It's nice to think that you can go, I want 100%, I want 60%, I want 20% green energy or something. You know what you're getting? Fossil fuels, no matter what. All we're doing is subsidizing. I think I'm the only electrician on this board. If you tell me that outlet is green and that outlet over there isn't, it's not. The electrons aren't magic. We don't get the magic green from the solar farms and bring them down here. We don't have batteries collecting them, bringing them down and adding them to the grid here. So we are using credits to go out there. They get a little star on their wall saying, hey, I have used energy credits. And we can say, okay, well, we bought X amount of energy credits from this wind farm. That just goes into the grid. So all you're doing is subsidizing an industry that's already very subsidized, and I'm worried that when that industry isn't subsidized, what's going to happen to these CCAs when you have long-term contracts? When we had that study session, the proponent of it equated it to Enron. Actually, yes, go look at the video. He said yes, it was like Enron, which is the same thing. You're buying and selling energy credits. Julie, you had that slide? So this is San Diego. That is the cost to start their JPA. These are the costs, you know, after the feasibility study. This is what their cost. The one-time cost, the CCA, not a JPA. This is just the CCA. So if you extrapolate that out with, you know, taking the population of Huntington Beach, we could pay anywhere, it's about $29.4 million. Where are we going to get that money? Most of these CCAs, they bond for the money to get it started. And right now we have a police station that needs repair. We have employees we need. We have all this stuff. We have unfunded liabilities. And we're going down this road where we can potentially have to be, you know, starting a new layer of government. Again, if for me, I just don't like the fact that it's like you're lying to people. You're saying, oh, you're getting green energy, but you're not. You're getting it from Southern California Edison right there. They are not bringing the electrons from the desert into here. It's just, it can't go through the grid like that. So it's there, and it also bothers me that, like Marin County, they've been around forever. $50 million they have there. To me, that's overtaxation. They have $50 million in their bank account. So, you know, you're charging too much, and they might be, you know, some people saving money, but they're not putting that back, they're not giving that back to the right payer. They're not doing anything like that. So I'm worried about the feasibility study. The last person they wanted to hire for the feasibility study is now works for a consultant that consults CCAs. How are we going to get a non-bias feasibility study? Because all the organizations that do these things want you to be in a CCA. I mean, the only people making money off this are the lobbyists, the lawyers, and the politicians. It's just, I see it as another layer of government. If you do have choice right now, you can go down, you can get solar, you could put it on your building, you could put it in your house. It's subsidized. If you're a large enough customer, like Mr. Posey alluded to, you can go right to the power companies and get special tiered rates. So there's just so many concerns, and you guys want the feasibility study. I've actually been looking at this for the last 2 years and watching these things, and it's like the same exact cookie cutter thing that they bring in. And you look at this, what was the other city? That's San Diego. There was Inland Empower Choice, nearly $200 million for their startup. So this is money that has to come from somewhere. And I mean, it's inevitable. Even if they say, oh yeah, it's feasible, now you have to set it up. That's what you're setting up. So I have issues with this. I figure if Irvine's starting them, let them start it, let them see it. If you want to join it, maybe they paid a lot of the costs up front, or there's the residents can join by themselves. I never like anything that's so good that everyone has to get into it. And these are everyone that comes is everyone's automatically opt in and you have to opt out. So those are my concerns with